Yo, man, this sister over here, man, I'm trying to see what's good, man.
To my homie over there with the hair, man?
Yeah, man, she definitely look like she charged some crystals, man.
Come on, yo, she definitely could align your chakra, for real.
Yeah, that Juvie right, man. Let me see what's good, see if she carry herself like a goddess. Deedle sit in his king chair, I need me a queen here. My jeans ain't that baggy, I ain't wearing no tight gear. Harlem, New York, I talk with Malcolm and Garvey walk. I only kill that mattress, draw your outline in body chalk. I ain't trying to be nasty, but I tell if you ask me. Plus these sisters need to know, my lap ain't no fag seat. No haste for procreation, I ain't wasting your company. Love to be the guard of your prayers and catch a felony. Ready to protect you from the sheriffs and his deputies. Now check me. I ain't Mayweather, but I hit that bag to make it last. I walk the path, need some healing from the whiplash. Usain Bolt, I season tracks, come be my Mrs. Dash. I'm Deedle Green, tell my daughter, baby, stack your cash. What's the 411? Let me know, son. What's the 411? What's the 411, queen?
What's the 411, king?
I'm about to do my thing.
Yeah, you about to do your thing.
What's the 411, queen?
What's the 411, king?
I'm about to do my thing.
Yeah, you about to do your thing.
What's the 411, queen?
What's the 411, king?
I'm about to do my thing.
Yeah, you about to do your thing.
What's the 411, queen?
What's the 411, king?
Yeah, I did my thing.
Yeah, I know you did your thing. Yeah, bro, what makes you different from the next brother? Black power speech, would you really face this beef? I hope the heart inside your chest intact. Have you rapping, tapping out if I throw this back? I ain't got no time for Uncle Tom's, that's a Becky's man. On the block the next day, screaming free the land. Black in sight, but in your heart, there's a whiter man. I'm not having that, no, I'm not having that. I'm the goddess, you the god, that's how it's got to be. I'm Jasira, ain't no coons running up in me. I seen it happen to my sister and her friend Shanice. Righteous step, respect, protect, then we'll be free. So if you with it and earn your 7 digits, then I trust you'll catch me if I fall. If you with it, let's decipher chemist walls. Yeah, so what's the 411, huh?
Yo, Che Black, I seen Shorty from way back. I think she right, brother.
Yeah, what's up, man? She giving you that flavor? What's good with that?
All that flavor, all 32 Baskin Robbins ain't got nothing on her. That Juvie is correct.
Good word, I heard that, man.
Yo, man, Pastor Greeny, the first lady. I think this is it.
So, man, go holler, man. Go in with it, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see what's up. Trying to go season vegan, baby.
All this love, all you can have.
Deedle Green knows you're special.
All my life I fight for you.
I need your strength to pull me through.
You need me and I need you.
Deedle Green's very special.
Singing to you, the spirit divine.
The sound of your voice helps me refine.
A black man's love is meant for me.
Jasira, you're something kind of special.
Black love is right, worth the life that I'm living. You're very special.
Yeah, What's the 411, queen?
What's the 411, king?
I'm about to do my thing.
Yeah, you about to do your thing.
I said, what's the 411, queen?
What's the 411, king?
Yeah, you know I did my thing.
Yeah, I know you did your thing.
Hey, Sunshine Monie, with the affirmations to enjoy your day with Sunshine Monie. You are listening to Chakra Music. I came through with intentions of destruction. You said you wanted freedom, well it's me then that you wanted. I moved in gratitude as my soul was being summoned. The consciousness has returned, Christ is really coming. I make these flows for the souls that drift in indigo. I made some goals for they glow since they was embryos. Access the records, they lectures, keep your principles. Enemies infect you, don't let them reach your pinnacles. Reversing curses that's embedded in religions. They wound up in your soul, that's why you feel tension. I'm remixing the clenches before Sumerians existed. It's something in the water, don't get caught, you'll get acidic. I bury enemies, pay pinnacles to the witness. You say my name in threes, I appear in your vision. Write Iliads of me, I'm the witcher in your system. Silly as can be, there's no opposite in infinite. I'm the goddess of crossroads, touching all directions. With the skull and crossbones that call to the vexes. I applaud the protectors. I'm the god of inflection. They see the demon in me and still pause the respecters. I need no translation, vibrating from universe. My throat mansplaining while my yoni do the work. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arts. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arcs. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arcs. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arcs.
Enoch 7 prophet, move like the full winds do. My energy is useful, my thoughts are old school. So I move with a Bob Slim. Say I'm sexy, haircut like Anita Baker, real lovely. Caught up in the rapture, it's kinda risque. Kisses and faces on public is real frisky. Touche.
You are listening to chakra music.
Mask off.
Peace, y'all.
All right, peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of the Knowledge Radio, place for knowledge. This is your host, Knowledge One. I'm here. Look, they thought I was playing Sunshine. They was like, "Ain't no way in the world!" Like he just did another interview. He doing another interview. Like, no. This is not another interview. I said another episode. I got to change that shit. Okay, this is a stupendous episode. This is a phenomenal episode. This is an episode like no other. Okay, this is an episode like no other because we got all of the reasons for the season, the reason why we're here, the reason that we're here, right here. Okay, all in one place. We got the healer, we got the gatherer, we got the hunter, we got all of the zodiacs, we got all of the celestials and all of the terrestrials and everything under the water, all rolled up in one divine mind being space. Okay, we got the mother of all living in the building, and she here with her pentacles. Okay, she here with her pentacles and her tentacles. So don't get it twisted. Get it together. Okay. We got Juju for the gentrifier. We got the Less Nobody. We got the Less Nobody's mother creator. She was like, I love y'all. If don't nobody else love y'all, come on over here. And I got a space for y'all. I know people be calling y'all weird and abstract and eclectic. I found a space for y'all over here in my bosom. Okay? In my bosom. I got space for y'all. I ain't just holding space for y'all. There is space for y'all in my womb, mind, spirit space for you. The place where the healers can go, where everybody know their name. Okay? So let's give it up for the Less Nobodies Konvention founder, creator, the motivator, the inspirer. She be giving us affirmations for our motivation and inspiration, for our contemplation and our concentration, okay? And information for our generations. Let's give it up for the God in the building. Sunshine Monie. Hey.
The best introduction.
I won the flight battle, by the way. So send me my look. Don't nobody want to see me. Okay.
Nobody want to see you in the flatter battle, bro. Nobody.
I won.
And you won.
Unofficially, I won. But officially, you won. Because ain't nobody rocking with you live. Because, pick up that mic. And then you got your eyes. You be like, you know what? Bro. Sit. It's just like, all right. I quit. Okay. I couldn't talk, good enough about me, even if it was me and I had some money and somebody paid me some money to talk about me. I couldn't talk about me like that. I didn't know me so well. So we on Less Nobody's Eve. Less Nobody's Eve.
Yeah, man.
Less Nobody's Konvention Eve. How are you?
A glass of wine.
Right.
I've been craving it all week, and I don't drink. So, wow, he brought out the McDonald's extra large cup. Is that the Fast and Furious cup?
Yes, this is a shot glass. My shot glass.
Yeah, I've been craving some Pinot. So if somebody want to come over and help me stuff these swag bags with a bottle of wine and a blunt, I'm here for it.
Let's do it.
the last week is usually like the most like mentally strenuous for me. It never fails. Every year, this the weekend, I'm not doing this no more. This is the last year. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it again. It's like, and it's funny. It's getting better though. Like I was more calm this year with the, all right, y'all, I think this is gonna be the last year. It wasn't as extreme as it was the first year. But yeah, a lot of time and energy goes into this 11 months out of the year. From October to August, it's all cosmic nobodies. From the first quarter of it is nominations, then we get into voting, and then we get into the actual event coordination of it all. Every year is always a learning experience of, well, this is what I did last year. What can I do different this year that'll help alleviate some things? And so this year I made a lot of different changes with how people vote. I definitely want to do the nominations different this year. I learned my lesson, because last year, this past year, this third year, I was, juggling between, this accident was very traumatizing, y'all. It wasn't just my leg. It was my emotions. It was my confidence. It was my self-awareness. It was my mentality. It was my work ethic. It was my mother ethics. Like a lot of things got hit by a car this year. Okay. So, trying to balance all those things in alignment with trying to keep up with the convention, I saw like a lot of different like areas where I want to fix, especially the nominations, because I think between the nominations and the week of the event, those are like the most like brain wrecking, because a lot of people in our community, they get a certain level in life and you can't communicate with them anymore. They're like untouchables. You can't email them. You can't speak to them. You have to go through a gatekeeper, and even the gatekeeper, you can't speak to them because you're just the shit on the bottom of somebody's shoe. Meanwhile, and I'm gonna throw some shade. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel today. It's Virgo season.
Throw the shade.
Y'all out here aspiring to receive awards from people who don't give a fuck about you. So, I find that amazing and astounding and surprising every year to see these individuals in your song lyrics and your posts and everything talk about recognition and acknowledgement and unity and, putting spotlights on certain people, places, things, and situations. And I'm not the only award show that exists. There's a lot of others that don't get the recognition that they deserve neither, because they don't have thousands of followers and look like they make millions of dollars. And I think that's wild and honestly ridiculous. And it goes to show where the mindset is with a lot of these spiritual leaders. They're still capitalists. It's just like y'all moved capitalism under a different jargon category to where y'all talk about it now. It's cryptocurrency or whatever the fuck, but it's still capitalism. Like you got more coins in your pocket, so now you looking for Caucasian people acceptance and recognition. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. So I see, and I was highly surprised and disappointed because a lot of the individuals were people that actually won an award the first year. And, 2 years later, I'm so proud to see y'all expand so much. Here's your nomination, because we see you doing the work. And it's like, oh, no, because I'm aspiring to have a white person's recognition, not you, little black girl. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Fuck you too. I still wish the best for y'all, but it's just the way some of y'all move is just very alarming. And then to turn around and see, like, that's how y'all act behind the curtain. And then in the front of the curtain, y'all back on this love and light. And I think that's bullshit. And so, that's why I don't be doing that right hand, left hand stuff. I use whatever hand I need to use in the moment. Because some of y'all be needing the left hand, bro. Y'all be tripping out here and, doing all that love and light and cheesing and smiling and stuff while y'all doing that nonsense in my space. That's wild. I'm not doing that shit no more. And that's why I have people in my life like Mahatma. Y'all see how beautiful her energy is. It weighs my shit out perfectly. That's one of my best friends. Now, me and Danielle, we get dark together. When Muhammad brings the light.
You need the darkness and the light, okay?
You need both
So
of
shout
them,
out
right?
to the darkness, okay? Shout out to the darkness. And it's Virgo season, so be dark, okay?
Be
Be
dark.
dark. There's glee in darkness, okay? Be gleeful in the darkness of the dark. Okay?
It's a lot of growth that happens in darkness. In order to get the seed to sprout, you got to cover it up.
I'm a child of death, so just imagine what kind of plants grow at night.
Right.
They don't grow in the sun; they grow in the darkness.
Mm-hmm. The
Just think
mushroom.
about the kind of strength it takes for it to go topsoil from darkness. Okay. Don't nobody care about the dark night, okay? We the dark night that rise and broke his back. The vein of his
Mushrooms be growing in the
existence.
dark, living their best life, and I know y'all love some mushrooms. I don't like regular mushrooms, but I'll definitely, chop up psilocybin.
Yes.
But everybody said it's good for your brain health. I got the powdered mushrooms. I be putting that joint in the drink. I'm trying to find a good medium because I'm not eating them shits. It's the texture. The texture be throwing me. But yeah, all good brain food. Yes, darkness.
Yes, darkness is. I'm darkness is. I'm not just darkness. I'm darkness is. Okay. So I love the darkness and I love the light. Because look, the sun is testing y'all gangsta out here. I don't really be fucking with y'all. Okay. I'm not fucking with y'all at this moment because the way y'all be talking about the sun, don't ever call me a friend or a brother or anything related to y'all. The way y'all disrespectful asses be talking about the sun and the sun never late and the sun always on time.
Always on time.
Always on time.
Always on time.
And if the sun took a day off, we would be out of here.
For real.
You understand? They're like, oh, it's too hot. It's too hot outside. This heat. I'm like, what in the hell?
A day off. The sun only got to be an hour late and shit crazy for the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day. The dew is like, what the fuck? The birds is lost. The birds is lost. What everybody else doing? Right. The fish is lost. The bees is lost.
Yeah.
I think niggas is ungrateful. And that's in alignment with being out of alignment.
I'm sun grateful. Okay. Shout out to the sun. I'm sun grateful.
I love being in the sun. I love the sun.
I'm sun grateful. I love the darkness.
The sun chaser. That's my main man. I'm trying to be like him. My man is a whole nomad chasing the motherfucking sun. That's life.
I'm moving from ungrateful to sun grateful. Okay.
I know that's right.
I'm on here with sunshine. Okay. All right.
I love being in the sun. Burn me. What I don't like is the air quality. I'm a big air quality person. Like if you got a whole bunch of like thick moisture in the air and I feel like I'm being sat on by plasma, then like I feel like I'm personally being put in retrograde. I'm not doing shit for the day. I'm enjoying the heat. Don't get it wrong. I'm having the time of my life, but don't expect nothing from me. Today is a day of meditation. I'm not doing shit today. I'm not even cooking. We're not even eating today. Today is a fasting day.
Good. That is good.
But that's a lot to be, you got to be in alignment with the Neteroos. If you're not in alignment with the Neteroos, no matter what the weather is doing, you always gonna find something to complain about. People lost their alignment with nature. They lost their alignment with other people, with animals. Like, there's niggas out here scared of animals. Like, they like screaming at the top of their lungs, running in the opposite direction. Like, are y'all for real? Like, what? So, as long as you have people like somebody that say I don't like the way water tastes and I run away from animals, we can't get along because you finna get on my nerves. You about to get on my nerves. Don't do it. Don't come around here because I'm very much in tune with the Neteroos. The only thing that the weather does that bothers me is be cold. The cold hurts. And now that I got this fucking metal in my leg, the cold hurts a lot more than what it usually does. And so, yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. And I'm really trying to move towards being nomadic. So, y'all, we finna start a GoFundMe because during the month of October, we actually moving from East to West Coast, making it to nobody's land. So we are looking for donations to help us get that bus in situation so that we could do that. I have a lot of ideas of what I want to do. You already know planetary forecast is still popping as we traveling across the country. Virgo version talk, if we can get those couple episodes in that, that we've been skipping out on during October, we can do that shit across the country. Y'all know I'm gonna be stopping in some spaces doing performances. So, you know, I have a lot of ideas of what's going to happen during this trip. You know, we'll see how many go into fruition, but I'm putting some out there, and you know, we could use community support, and I'll be talking about it a lot more often. I just gotta get on the other side of this event. I'll be telling everybody, like, listen, I got ideas, I got a lot of shit that's coming for y'all. We starting the Queen of Fua, Sacred Woman, September 4th. That's when Jupiter goes into retrograde, and we know Jupiter rules over the sacral chakra, so that's a beautiful time to work on womb healing. You know, the what do you call it, enrollment for Cosmic Nobodies University, so y'all can learn, you know, astrology and all that stuff like that, energy awareness and stuff like that. That's opening up September 4th, but we're not kicking that off until November, because y'all got to let me go across country in peace and do all my other ideas. And then we start school in November, and then all winter long, y'all going to be in school with me. And then when the sun come out, that's when y'all certificates come out if y'all showed up. I'm not just giving certificates out to people that paid for it. You got to show up. So just like how in college you get graded, you paid all them thousands of dollars that semester and still ain't show up for class, that's wild. You ain't give a fuck. Guess what? You're not getting shit. Because you're not finna walk around living life saying, I got my certification from Les Nobodies, and I think that the moon rules over the solar plexus chakra. Like, we're not doing none of that shit. Y'all not walking around saying I taught y'all none of that goofy stuff. So if y'all really serious about learning and being in alignment with the Netter rules, and you know, it's ultimately just the Netter rules and all the many facets, physical and non-physical, of that nature, then yes, align with me. But if y'all just still want to play with y'all thumb, stay on YouTube.
Yes. I'm gonna play with my thumbs. I'm gonna stay on YouTube.
My sons will tell y'all I do not play in the classroom. My sons will tell y'all.
Man, sophisticated. Okay,
Virginia will tell y'all I do not play in the classroom. Sunshine is a teacher. I'm teaching in my background.
I got a tiny little bit of ego. Okay. And the Virgo will find that little ego and crush it. Okay, be like, "What? This is what you turned in? No, I don't need that. I don't need that." So I'm gonna stay on YouTube and play with.
I'm getting better with that. I don't want to be trying to crush nobody no more. Before that, you definitely was my.
I'm saying me. No matter what it is, they got it. Like even a look. Like, this is what you turned in for your work. Like, oh hell no. You know, because you can't have a B and have a name like Knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, you got to be you. I'm like, yeah. I mean, no, that's not good. I don't need that. So I'm gonna just stay on YouTube.
Extra credit work.
I might sponsor somebody. I might give somebody a scholarship or something. You understand what I'm saying? I might give somebody a scholarship. You know, in my name.
That's the move too.
My credit still be good because I ain't messing around.
You definitely have work where you learn in the student accounting department. If y'all can't paying full, we definitely have you can work. Right. Give us your energy instead of your pentacles.
So let's talk about the best of times and the worst of times. This Les Nobodies Konvention is happening tomorrow. You know, the years in the making, the time in the making, the itinerary proposed, the idea, the vision, the goal. Everything in your visionary mind. You know, she's a visionary vision. Y'all know that, right? That's triple. Mm-hmm. A visionary's visionary vision. Okay, so
that's all I think about. So the goal is, I would like for this to become a convention, like how you have like the Comic Con. I want us to be a Cosmic Con, where it's a 3-day weekend event. People have. I would love to have it inside of a hotel setting, but ultimately, I really want to have it on land, because I feel like there's way more liberty of us having it on our own land. I do love the idea of having it in Arizona, on the land of Arizona, just because y'all know I'm associated with Sekhmet, which is the goddess of the desert, which is, as I've been going through my journey of self-knowledge and all that stuff like that, I've been, coming into these moments of having these aha moments about myself. That's like, oh, that's why I kept dreaming about Arizona. That's why, whatever. So like, being able to have it in Arizona is definitely like, that would be such a dope goal. Like if the universe let me have that, I don't know if that's going to be 2024 though. That might be 2025, but that's definitely a big goal of mine. But anyway, in the meantime, I would like for it to be a 3-day event, in my vision. It'll be a 3-day event. It'll be workshops going on that whole weekend, performances, different stages, different like make and take DIY spaces to go into. Like I went to the Raven Con in Virginia, and that was a convention for writers. And it was at the Doubletree Hotel in Williamsburg, Virginia. And me and my son had a ball. So me and my sons, we're geeks. We love to read and we love to write. My son likes to, write like manga, anime type stuff. And I like to write sci-fi and horror. So to be in this space, there was workshops all over the place, how to write, what to write, let's write, let's illustrate, let's do all these different things. And then it was, different like anime and Comic-Con and different stuff like that going on. And it was all weekend. And it was to the point, it was so congested that I was like, all right, both of these events happen at 3:00. So you go to that one, call me. I'll be on speakerphone. I'm at this one. So that we can exchange notes or whatever. And we basically had 2 different places at the same time. Like we had a great time. We was geeking out. And that's how I would love for the Kosmic Nobodies Konvention to be. I want it to be a space where like our spiritual people can come to and just geek out, from like tarot to oracle to intuitive to herbal medicines, Ayurvedic healing, nutrition, yoga, different other forms of exercise and dance, martial arts. My engineers out there that know how to engineer solar panels and you want to rebuild a computer, learn how to clean your own water, make a water. Like I want all of those elements towards like healing, uplifting, enlightenment, aligning you with the netters, teaching you how to be a producer rather than a consumer. Maybe even some like business, workshops where people come in and speak to you about how to create a wellness business, a spiritual business, how to get in alignment with health insurances, people coming in telling you how to nationalize yourself, tribal building. I would love to get to a point where we have big factions of temples and nations and stuff come together, and we have a Kosmic Nobodies Konvention where at the end of it a fucking treaty gets signed among these groups of people that came like to represent. Like that's what I see. I see like I see big things like that happening at these conventions, big alignments happening. It's just, it's not no jest. I don't even want to go there. That's that Virgo shit on the other side of the coin and stuff. That's what I see. That's what I want. That's what I envision. It's just a beautiful learning and uplifting space for people of all ages. Just bringing back the tribal, because we've really been split up on so many crazy levels because of what we look like. Because of our phenotype, because my hair is straight and your hair is curly, and my hair is 1B to your 2C and your 4C over here. It's just so many separations that we've endured. And then they took our separations and labeled it by race, nationality, and ethnicity, to where like my sister that lives on an island looks at me and tells me I'm an American and she's a Jamaican. And I'm like, girl, that I'm you and we both from the same native tribe. My people travel back up here once we stop beating their ass, while your people just stay down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand the nationality stuff and the ethnicity stuff, because it really takes away from how we all are one. And honestly, go back to your tribal spaces or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. I want workshops. I want events. I want all positive artists. No more struggle music. I understand that people love to put their pain on carbon and have it played by the crystal, and that's cool. But I don't want none of that here. I want positive, uplifting, educational, edifying music. I want Kai Zodiac. That's what I want. I want Killer Priest. I want Ciroc. I want Ty Phoenix. Like that's what I want. I don't want no struggle sounds. I understand that we all came from a background of abuse and being hungry and not having money, but we not fitting to keep putting that on the microphone. That's wild. I don't want to do that no more, and I don't want to hear that shit no more. Like, it gets to a point where it's like, bro, I don't want to hear it no more. We get it. Life is hard, okay? Like, let's be present because it's not hard today. You're making it hard today because you keep focusing on hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's actually be proactive, and that's what this motion is all about. The Cosmic Nobodies Konvention is an award show where we award people for their proactivity. It's a lot of people that's stuck on the past and stuck on being stagnant, or they're just obsessed with debating their knowledge with people, and their knowledge is so fucking asinine. And it's like, but you just gotta be right. So you spend hours upon hours debating your knowledge with other people instead of being proactive. You're not doing anything with your knowledge. So what good is it? You could tell me what to eat all day long, but if you ain't growing the food and serving the food to the people, the fuck is that good for, bro? So you can sit on this is why I said I don't like the virtual world, because the virtual world allows people to be perpetrators. All I gotta do all day long is sit up here and talk about what I know. That's easy. You know how much stuff I know? I know a lot of stuff that I don't practice. I can have y'all up here for hours perpetrating. You hear me? But like when you bring people into the physical, that's when you really challenge them. Like, oh, you was talking all that track about what I should be eating and what I shouldn't be eating. Let's see what's in your refrigerator. Oh, I thought so. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was talking all that unity stuff, but your neighbors don't even know who y'all are. When you go outside, how is the energy? When I go outside, everybody know who me and everybody else in my house is. I live in a neighborly neighborhood. I can leave my door unlocked, and I bet you ain't nobody gonna come up in here now without my mans across the street saying, excuse me. I know who live over there and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I live in that kind of setting. I create that kind of setting around me. People know that they can come to me for the things that they need. I'm reliable. I'm dependable. I'm a problem solver. I'm a healer. And that's not just on the internet. I'm that, and I'm the real fucking deal. And it's crazy because when I put myself in other communities that are accustomed to the internet perpetrators, my initial experiences where they were trying to test me because they didn't believe I was a real person. Like, it's no way. There's no way. So they kept putting me through these social tests. And it's like, listen, I didn't say I don't bite. I'm going to beat your ass. I ain't never said I wasn't with the shit. Don't do that. Because my sister loved to fight. I'm the oldest sibling, but I'm the smallest sibling. You catch my drift. My younger siblings will do anything for me. Want to know why? Because I do a lot for them. Even when we fight, and they'll still come outside and beat your ass. So, you know, I might be the love and light spiritual one, but don't get it twisted. I got goons on my side that'll do anything for me because they know I'm the love and light one. So, you know, don't test me like that. You're gonna get surprised and disappointed. At the same token, like it's a lot of perpetrating that goes on in the internet. So what I try to do with the Cosmic Nobodies Konvention is like show y'all in the physical with a physical award that's made out of organites with your personalized face on it and everything to show y'all like, yo, we see y'all, we appreciate y'all, we love y'all. What you do is important, you know. And I'll show you an award right now. I'm gonna try not to show y'all who won this John, but I'm gonna pull out one for you.
You can show up mine, okay? Just show up mine because I want it.
Oh, where yours at? You pulled it. You got it out. I'm still in the middle of making stuff.
No, I'm saying you can show up mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I want the future one.
Oh,
the one for this year.
He over there trying to cheat. I'm not doing it. So this is like the award. It has obsidian in it. Because you know how like when we have those spiritual leaders, the first thing out of everybody's mouth is make sure you protect him, protect her at all costs. So obsidian stones are the stones of protection. This is the protection from the seen and the unseen. So spiritual and energetic attacks as well as physical attacks are protected with the obsidian energy. And then we use gold. Gold, y'all know I'm a Leo rising. I love gold. This is the energy of abundance, right?
Shout out to the
Abundance,
Leos who be
expansion.
rising. Okay. Shout out to
Yes,
the
my
Leo
Leo be
rising.
rising. You heard me. And right now we in the tropical Virgo, but we still in the Vedic Leo, y'all. Don't get it twisted. We just entered Leo on the 18th. So I'm in my space right now. I'm in my space. That Cancer energy was heavy, y'all. But this is what it looked like. And this year I decided to do a little different. So this is what it looks like on the front. It says Cosmic Nobodies Konvention. Your picture is in the middle. Y'all see more of it later. Your name, the constellation you're in. So this year I tried to do it different, and I put a back piece on it this time. So on the back, it shows the actual star that you've got within the constellation, because some of y'all get voted for more than one star at a time. So with you being voted for more than one star at a time, I put all the stars in here or whatever within this constellation. So this pinnacle represents a constellation. And then, you have multiple winners within constellations as well. I really like how I did it this year, where I gave the voters an opportunity to choose which star they think that they believe that nominee should be, rather than allowing the nominee to pick the star. It alleviated a lot off of me in regards of like creating the award. And
somebody was trying to get a look. They were talking about, move your hand. We want to see. No.
We done. Put it to the side. I ain't announcing nothing to the day of.
Yeah, that was mine. That was mine, y'all.
Yeah, that was knowledges. This year was kind of crazy with the voting things, but it was nice to see. You could tell who was promoting this event and who wasn't, and you could tell who was voting for themselves a lot and who wasn't. I could see all of that, and some of y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
I was voting for myself.
Y'all really was voting for yourselves for categories y'all had no business being in the begin with.
But I was trying to win something. Okay, I was trying to win something.
Y'all was in there trying to win everything. I ain't mad though.
I was like, I don't know how to make no cars, but I think I should win the award for making cars. Okay?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But it was very interesting to see how it came out this year. It was way easier for me, so this will probably most likely be the way we continue to do it. Now I'm just trying to get the nomination round in order. So y'all, if you are voting for somebody or you're nominating for somebody this year and moving forward, please put their emails and please let them know that they have a nomination on the way, because the way the emails are set up is my email could be put in the social and the other one, like sometimes I'm not being put in the primary message box. So if they're not looking for a nomination, some people aren't accepting them because they're not even looking for them. Like they don't know it's there, and I'm in like inbox number 5. Just putting their Instagram information is very difficult because, again, Instagram has like 20 different inboxes now. And if they're not following me and I'm not following them, then there's definitely no there's no acceptance to any type of awards through Instagram happening at all, because people aren't looking for me. I'm just another spammer saying, oh my God, I've read your energy and I just want to come here and give you an award. Like I'm not a scammer, I'm not a spammer. If you see Cosmic Nobodies Konvention or Les Nobodies Business LLC anywhere, it's literally me. I don't have any ghost accounts yet. Nobody's ghosting me yet, and thank God. The voting has closed. I'm officially making the awards because the awards take 2 to 3 days at a time for me to create and finalize. So we're done with the voting space. We're actually in the creation of the awards right now. Nominations open back up October 1st. I'll have a website link. All September, I'll be promoting the nominations opening back up, as well as the other things I'll be doing. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll be sharing the link with y'all with how to nominate y'all people. So starting now, start making a list. We got a lot of categories, from like podcasts to mystics, music, business, community leaders, vloggers, health and fitness, body care, clothing, entertainment, writers. So we have a lot of categories, food and nutrition. I don't know if I said that already, but we have a lot of different categories up there. So like, just list out all your healers you can think of that really be putting in that work, all September long. Just pay attention to who's on your timeline putting in that work. Make sure you get their emails, how to communicate with them and stuff like that, so that when it's time to nominate, it's easy peasy. Now, for those of you guys who make it your business to be physically present at the Cosmic Nobodies Konvention tomorrow, y'all actually get first dibs on nominations. There will be a nomination form in your swag bag, and y'all submit that to me before y'all leave the Cosmic Nobodies Konvention, because that is the only time and place where that nomination will be open. And everywhere else is not happening till October 1st. I need a 30-day break, y'all. I'm a Virgo. It's my birthday month. I'm not doing nothing.
Hey.
I'm excited.
We celebrate. Okay. Shout out to the Virgos. Virgo.
Mercurian gang off in the Senate.
Murking y'all out here. Virgos out here murking.
We definitely be murking y'all out here. That's why y'all can't stand us. But all the Virgos I know are doing really big things in the spiritual community, in some type of way or another. Like, I know a lot of Virgos. Shout out to my sister Danielle. She does body and yoni essentials. Free Soul and Lava God, they're both Virgos. They're beautiful, musicians. Happy birthday to my brother Kron. His birthday is today. He's a he DJ'd the first Cosmic Nobodies Konvention. He's also a Virgo. Shouts to Anthony Sheen. He's a healer Virgo. Shouts to Mar. Elevated Expressions. My bad, y'all. But shouts to Mar. She's a Virgo. That's a lot of Virgos. Shouts to Andre. That's my political activist Virgo friend.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a lot of Virgos out here that's doing big things. Shout to Soul Jet. She does the Metaphysical Monday. She's a beautiful reader. She's an outstanding lyricist. She's out there in Texas with you, bro. I've been trying to align with y'all, at least in the virtual realm, with an interview or something. She's amazing.
We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna make that happen. Hell yeah.
We got a lot of really dope workshops happening tomorrow too. We got one goddess coming in. Her name is Pavarti. She'll be doing Venus prescriptions. So where your Venus placement is at, she's going to give you a prescription of what to expect in that energy and the spaces of love. She's helping people tap into their divine feminine energy. I'm very excited to see how she sets up her whole situation. I've never met her before, so this is a new introduction. And it just so happens that ever since we've been introduced, now we're starting to be in alignment. September 2nd, I'll be performing in Brooklyn, New York. It's gonna be a really big festival event. It's like over 150 artists on stage all week. It's a 7-day event. I'll be up there September 2nd, and it just so happened that she'll be on stage the same day as me. And so I'm very excited, to hear her, her lyrics and her mindset has been very, very interesting listening to her lives and stuff like that. She comes from an Italian background, and she gives light to the fact that everything derives from what we call now Africa, but that's not always been the name of it. But she gives a lot of homage to the Aboriginal woman and all these different things, and I'm a big fan. So we have that workshop going on. We got Osa the Moore coming through. She's doing a stress management workshop. I definitely need that. I can't wait to see her. I'll be first in line. Help me, please. I'm about to start homeschooling. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I love homeschooling.
You got this.
Like,
you got it.
Juggling being a mom and being a business owner is a heavy juggling act, and it's a lot. And it's just be like, hey, don't somebody want to teach a class once a week with me or something? Like, don't somebody want to do something with me? Please help me, please. But it is what it is. I'm enjoying the process. In addition to that, who else we got? We got those 2 workshops. I'll be doing the node networking workshop where I have people, talking about their north and south nodes, and doing it's like speed networking. kind of in a sense, but it's with your node placements, and I think that's pretty cool.
You said speed node working? What you call
it? Speed node networking. So
okay,
your nodes are like the direction of the moon. So it's like the pathway of the moon, according to the Kabbalah, is how you connect with your soul tribe. So your south node is your Ketu, and this is where you're coming from, or this is the energy that comes to you easily. You know, that's like past life energy. Like mine is in Leo, which is weird because my rising and my Jupiter are in Leo. I'm figuring it out, but like that Leo shit comes to me easy. But and honestly, it doesn't. And then because fucking Roxy be cursing me out all the fucking time. So I'm really not that good at it, aside from the emotional part. And then my North Node is in Aquarius. So learning how to detach. I was just talking to somebody, I was talking to my sister last night, I don't know how to do Aquarius shit. What do they do? And it sounded like she was describing Virgo, but it was just coming
kick
from
knowledge. Kick knowledge. Are you surprised about that? Kick knowledge, share knowledge, teach. So what you talking about?
That stuff I already do.
Okay, so you said you don't know how to Aquarius. Like, I mean, that's your life. What you talking about? That's how we do.
I mean, like the emotional part, they're very detached. They're on some like we're not really here. Everybody's gonna die anyway type energy.
You have that. You got that. You got all of that. You got all of that. So you shining on one side and you teaching on the other side. Where am I missing you? Your name is Sunshine Monie L. Like where are we doing?
Okay.
That shit is already right there.
If y'all ever need an ego boost, y'all really need to go to knowledge. I'm telling you. Okay.
Hire me for your event.
Yeah, he's definitely the motivational guy.
Yeah,
I like it here. You just like go around the crowd and be like, "Oh, you think you're not already doing that? Let me show you how you already doing it." And then you just shower them with the adjectives how you do.
And then hit them with a chair if they get on the line because the chairs are still popping. Okay.
Yeah. We definitely need a WWE type. Like, I wish there was a WWE commentator there, bro. That shit would have been so crazy. I heard it was like, oh my God, he brought up the chair. I heard it. I was like, yo,
I know somebody did it. Somebody did it somewhere. They got the ill voiceover somewhere commentating and all of that.
Believe. I know the goddess that recorded it, she did a really good job on the commentary. I was sucked in. I was definitely sucked in and intrigued. So okay, I see us out there. I see y'all out there being ass. Can we do that more often?
Yes. Yes.
We need that same energy when it comes to putting, I don't even say money together. Just start taking over land. Like, what the fuck they gonna do? If it's a whole bunch of like empty houses outside on y'all street, why don't y'all just come together and start fixing them up? Like, the fuck they gonna do? The banks don't want to do nothing with these houses. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Unless the bank sells the house, they're not gonna do anything to that house or that property or anything. So whatever infestations they got going on, and mind you, a lot of these houses is row houses. You know what I'm saying? So when you connect it to a house that's falling apart, whatever's infesting their house eventually comes into your house. And it's kind of difficult to have, all that stuff getting eradicated out of your house without it coming back to you because the house next door. And them banks is not here to do shit for you. They're not here for you. They don't give a fuck about you. The government is a corporation. The government don't give a fuck about your ass neither. You got to give a fuck about your ass. You don't even qualify for the government to give a fuck about you because the government ain't even a government. It's a corporation. So unless you on the board of members or you an investor, which they call a lobbyist, so you don't know how to add 2 + 2 = 4. Unless you an investor, they don't care about you screaming in the middle of the street. They don't care about you getting on your knees with your hands up saying don't shoot. They don't care about none of that because you're a consumer, you're a customer, you're a client. The best thing you can do is unsubscribe and do business to business. But if you still trying to be a consumer, you a little nigga and they really don't give a fuck about you. They got millions of little niggas. Why would they care about your little ass?
Yeah. Minority. You're a minor.
Yeah, you a minority. Like, how is you a minority, bro? And it's crazy how they be giving you the numbers. Like in the United States of America, there's more white people. Yeah, because more it's more y'all that subscribe to this shit than Aboriginals. A lot of the Aboriginals is living in the woods and other places. We don't do census, nigga. We not subscribed to y'all. Y'all can't keep count of us. We not gonna let y'all keep count. Our internal ancestral DNA be knowing. Don't fill out that paperwork. So no, we not. The numbers
in the woods.
When you think about it from a logical standpoint, let them live with their numbers. That's in alignment with their corporation, who is signed up to their corporation as far as they know it. It's power in them having them dumbass numbers that they have. Let them walk around thinking that it's more of them than it is of us. They gonna be upset.
That's what it is.
I don't know what else I got going on tomorrow for the convention.
You performing? You and Enoch 7 Prophet, you performing? There's a bunch of performances going on.
Yeah.
After you take my belt home, as the flatter battle, champion, proxy.
Right.
You got the flatter battle, you got workshops, you got performances, you got everything going on tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? Everything going on. Vendors out there vending, people out there, people and gods out there, godding. Y'all got campsites, y'all got all kind of stuff going on. Okay, don't be trying to act like I don't know what's going on. Okay,
so being transparent with you, a lot of stuff got canceled. I had a few different people drop out that were doing workshops. And I'm not tripping. It's a part of the game. I'm practicing on my Aquarius energy. So I'm not tripping. I'm gonna be there. And there's a Jamaican food store right next door. And he said that if I bring my own fish, she gonna cook it for me. So I'm finna eat. I don't know what y'all finna do, but I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna go to these workshops and learn how to deal with my stress and shit. And then I'm gonna go on stage and spit my shit. We will not be doing the Virgo Virgin Talk episode. We will hopefully be reconvening that in October when we start traveling across the country. Still, I'm getting those details worked together. I don't know. Well, just
tell them, just show up.
Just show up for real.
Yeah, just show up. Okay.
We have some really dope vendors, and I keep telling y'all that the Natural Corner Store is a really dope store. With different herbs and stuff in there. It's a nice space in there. If you want to buy some shit, and then we have some really dope vendors on the outside. If you want a reading, I'll be there with the readings.
And we're doing an after show series dedicated. So if you missed it and you want to hear how dope it's gonna be, we're gonna do an after show series.
I'm gonna do the knowledge.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna be over here representing and doing that. Okay, so we're gonna do the vendor spotlights. Everybody who signed up as a vendor, we're gonna give you a vendor spotlight slot. Everybody who performed, anybody who showed up and wanted to share their thoughts. I just thought that was just so great that everybody was here. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I was so happy to be in this place. As soon as I walked on the ground, I was healed up. You understand what I'm saying? We need all of that. We need all of that for the Les Nobodies documentary series. Y'all ain't know nothing about that, okay? Y'all ain't know nothing about that, but that's happening. We chronicling Les Nobodies, okay? Les Nobodies experience right there. It's a revitalizing, healing healer, where the healers that be healing people all year round get to get healed. So it's a sacred pilgrimage back to the healing space where all you got to do is show up and be healed, okay? So you can continue healing for the rest of the year. You know what I mean? I read that on the brochure. That's what it said to me. So I'm cosmically healed by this healing space that's provided every year. Okay, and you get a chance to see who love you. Like social media, we be on social media, be talking about haters and stuff like that. You put something up, I'm like, people they ain't never said a word to me. They was voting. It was like, I voted, bro. Like, who are you? Okay, I appreciate it. All right, okay. You understand what I'm saying? So there's love out there. You don't know that there's love. You out here doing what you're doing. So you get those opportunities to share in those spaces where you can experience this R word. This R word is called reciprocity. Okay, you give it out, it comes back. So, okay, you out there shouting out to lovers, love on the lovers that love on you. So, in that spirit of reciprocity and healing, you out there healing, okay? You get healed by those you done healed, and you get to love on those who love on you, okay? Forget all of the other stuff. Take a moment for that. It's necessary, okay? It's
I have a great
necessary.
time every year. Every year, I always have
Yes.
a great time. Like I said, it's never what I envision, and I think that's a great thing. I'm okay with that. Now, about 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, no, but I've grown. I'm okay with things not going my way anymore, and it's always a great time. It's always a great healing experience. I love to see the different connections that evolve from this, and the relationship building that happens from it is always beautiful. Like, last year was a nice intimate setting too. We went camping. This year we will not be going camping as we had to cancel the High Soul the Gathering. And my condolences to Chakra DJ and his family. He lives out here too with his family in this area. And there was a fire. Again, coming back to the fact that, you got one house that's rickety, all the houses that's connected to it, because they got us in row houses, follow up. So, the houses are out there are very old. I don't know if y'all ever saw that Netflix TV show, The Watchers, but that was a show about this couple that moves into a house, and, there's a community that are adamant about that house being preserved. Well, that movie was based on true stories in New Jersey. And that's literally how they treat the houses out here, especially in Burlington County. A lot of these houses still have jails in their basements, and we're not allowed to touch them. So, like, a lot of the different things in the house are rickety. All that to say, my man's is dealing with, the outcome of having his house catch on fire amongst a lineup of other houses. So when we set up the altar tomorrow, we're going to put, an opportunity to donate to him and his family on the altar so that they may, accumulate some of the things that they lost that they need. So, and for then that's the reason why we won't be doing the camping, because he's usually in charge of everything camping, and he's a little preoccupied right now.
Sending love to him and his family. That's a tragic side and a blessing side on the other side.
Right? Things always
it's
grow
hard
out
to
the fire.
Right. So yes, I'm proud of you. I love you in real life. You understand what I'm saying? You out here working, motivating, changing lives. And as much as you pull your hair out about all of this, I know you in your love space when you give it. So this is one of those blessings that come along with giving. I used to coach youth sports. I used to coach youth basketball for some years. Well, I coached basketball for about 2 decades almost, one way or another. And after every season, I said, "Fuck it." You understand? I ain't doing this shit no more. I am not under any circumstances whatsoever. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Yahweh, Mama, not doing it. And then the following season, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I don't know how many times I said I'm not doing Do Knobs Radio anymore. And then I gave myself a number. I was like, after 100 episodes, that's it, y'all. I don't know what y'all gonna do after that, because, and then I get spiritually choked and punked, because my ancestors be like, sit your ass down and do the show.
Right.
Matter of fact, stop talking to me. You got a show to do right now. I'm like, all right, So after 3,000 episodes, I'm still going. You see what I'm saying? So the frustrations are real. The thanklessness is real. The disrespect is real.
Mm-hmm.
But the respect is greater. The love is greater. It don't come as frequently as the other things that are named. The burnout is real. The exhaustion is real. All of that stuff, it comes along in the process, but the rewards are forever.
Mm-hmm.
There's no greater love than my children watching what I'm doing. My children, they watching what I'm doing. my family members, they'd be like, "Oh, my family don't support what I'm doing." My family support what I'm doing. You know, my siblings, people I grew up with in the neighborhood, the elders that allowed me to come amongst them when I was a young kid, when they ran everybody else away, they watching. You see what I'm saying? My mother is watching. My ancestral lineage is watching. They unified because of this. I'm like, I ain't fucking with y'all if y'all don't get y'all shit together as a unit. And they got their shit together as a unit. You understand? So surrounding the space of remembrance and enlightenment, in a space of renewal, in a space of transformative and holistic, healing, regardless of how much it hurt. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So I love you for what you're doing and what you continue to do, because I know the frustration and the angst and the hell that come along with it. Everybody see the smiles and the peace, y'all. They don't see the other shit, so they don't know it. They don't know it, and they think like you got a magic wand and you just say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this convention, or I'm gonna do this award show, or I'm gonna do this performance, or I'm gonna move across the fucking country, or I'm moving out of the solar system into another one," and they be like, "Yeah, that's Sunshine. She always got it." You understand? So this is why you did this for the healers, because everybody think the healer has it, but nobody got a space for the healer. Like, damn, like I don't be thinking about the healer. I just go to the healer when I'm on my last leg and I need them to perform a fucking miracle, and then I go back after I get healed and get back into some more shit, and then I come back again with my shit 10 times worse. Like, you got to remember that there are occupational hazards associated with healing. Okay, we get as close to death as possible to bring somebody back from the brink of death, because they don't go to healers first. We go to healers last.
Right.
So they have to ingest all of that shit that's on you to help you be restored. And nobody says anything about it until it's too late. Like, damn, yo, how the fuck Dr. Sabi died? You be fucking around with people who damn near dead all your life. You understand what I'm saying? And then be surprised, like, oh, well, he couldn't have been that healthy. He just died. Like, no, he was healing your retarded asses, and your generations. You're not just healing one person, you're healing generations. Even with a mindset. When you talk to somebody and you shift their mind and their mentality and their philosophies are ingrained from generations that preceded them. Especially a dude. I told you got this. That why your great granddaddy think the same way you think, and he still think that way right now. So when you have a shift in thought, you're repairing all of them generations that happened before you from that thought, and you're alleviating them from that thought space. You're alleviating them from that thought space, and they're like, "Oh, I can think another way. Am I allowed? Is it going to cost me my life? Because it might have cost them their life in the physical world to think another way, to say no in a space, or to take a break. It might have cost them their life in the physical world. So for you taking a break, for you saying no, you are unlocking different spiritual pathways in them in the time that they exist, for them to say hell no, or for them to fight. And the other is true. So if you over here being a punk ass motherfucker, you may giving them creative license to be punk asses wherever they're at. And then you want to try to beseech their aid and support. They're like, nah, son, you ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit either. So this healing space, this healing modality that you're working with, that you provide, is astronomical in regards to its results. But what somebody might see on the surface, they have no clue of what it cost on both ends.
It's costing me my sanity, y'all. Fuck.
Thank you.
It's the answer to the emails. What's wrong with y'all? Don't have me chasing y'all. Got me feeling like a flunky, like I'm following behind y'all. Like, read my emails. No, don't do that.
So we're making it happen, and we're gonna continue to be great. And I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of the space that you have provided and facilitated and fought for and scraped and all of that, so we can have a place for the healers to be healed and for those unsungs to be recognized, for us nobodies to be a part of the constellation. For one star to shine, it's a bunch of stars that are unseen and conspire for that space to shine, to be seen by the world. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all. Whether you've been supporting Les Nobodies in the Cosmic Nobodies Convention in the virtual and or in the physical, it means a lot. Every share that y'all post, every person y'all nominate, every person y'all vote for, all the energy in between, sharing the lives and the podcasts and the posts and stuff like that. It means a lot, and it's definitely appreciated. It's always seen and felt. It'd be a lot of times where I do feel like quitting and stuff because all money is slow money, period, because ain't no money out here anyway. It's just dead notes. So, but I just be having the moments where it's just like, bro, I could be out here getting like a fucking $1,500 check every 2 weeks. And then somebody just always pulls up with a message like Sunshine, like just full on paragraph, just like telling me how much I've helped you and this, that, and the third. And I know I can't do none of this shit in the Western world, in the 3D world with my gifts. Like, they just not going to let me do that. I tried it in the public education. I've tried it in the public and private medicine. I've tried it in psychology. I've tried it in the warehouse. I tried it in customer service. In the 3D realm, they do not have room for me and what I bring to the table. It was, what was funny? I used to go to interviews and they used to tell me how I was overqualified. And then I would get the job and they would tell me how I cared too much. I would get disciplinarians for caring too much, especially when I used to get put in like managerial positions. And I'd be talking to the employees and I'd be like talking them through their issues and, being malleable, whatever they're going, especially mothers. I feel like mothers get it really bad in the workforce because whether you have a partner in your life or not, it's a mother's role is always, I got to drive this person here. The child is sick. I got to get off of work before the father can. And sometimes it's vice versa. It's no shade and it's no, but it's just like my experience as a manager in these spaces. It's usually the mother that has to. And I'm the overstanding, manager that's like, okay. And then the next day I'm checking in on you and the baby and all that stuff like that. And I would just get the, you care too much. You personalizing too much. And we're here for efficiency and all this shit, not all this, all this nice shit you over there doing, Sunshine. Cut it the fuck out. So, I appreciate y'all for receiving me and for supporting me in what I do, because it's very difficult trying to, keep up with capitalism in this space. And y'all just keep it going. Y'all just keep me going. And I love y'all for that. I appreciate y'all for that. Oh, yeah. You click on that link tree. I can book an appointment with me. I do consultations before I do readings and natal chakra therapy. I also do affirmation music. I got affirmation music all up and down my YouTube and stuff like that, which will be getting released on all streaming platforms real soon. And that's what I got going. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you got the consultation up there. You got my music, my Patreon page. I can follow me on Patreon and stuff. I do a lot of stuff on Patreon, especially if you become a subscribed member. You got like access to like personalized affirmation music. You get personalized jewelry mailed to you. You get a birthday phone call. And you get a monthly reading, therapy sessions. Yeah, I provide a lot on the Patreon. I treat my Patreons real good. I got my playlists up there, the Instagram pages. You guys could. My Eventbrite page is also up there. I do a few virtual events. I just be dropping the ball with them sometimes when people don't RSVP. I be forgetting about those drugs. But I do a monthly Nobody's Bingo where you get to win like handmade prizes from me and stuff like that. And then also to let y'all know, I do have 2 free slots for vending tomorrow. If anybody's interested, y'all pull up. We are looking for a food vendor to come out, at least one. So if y'all know anybody in the New Jersey, Philadelphia area that would like to travel out to Willingboro, New Jersey, we are out there. We got vending spaces. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a good time.
Yep.
It's going to be a party, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. And you and Enoch, y'all performing, right? Y'all performing? Yeah.
It's in the intentions.
It's in the intentions. Okay. Look, we keeping it out there in the ethers. Okay. So, For all of y'all who know this song by now, because I done played it 57, 11,000 times on this platform right here because I love the song. You know, whoever know all the words, I still got something. I don't know. Whoever know all the words, I got something. I can't tell you right now what I got for you, but I got something. Because we gotta have one of them challenges. Okay, we're gonna have the Indigo challenge. Okay, sponsored by Do the Knowledge Radio. We're gonna have the Indigo challenge. The best performance and the best remix or whatever, the real or whatever that is. We got something for you. What's the final message you got for us, Sunshine, before we start partying?
What kind of message do I have?
Show your ass up tomorrow.
Yeah, show up tomorrow. Show up for yourself every day. Show up for yourself every day. Get up for yourself every day. I don't care who's in your life, what kind of responsibilities you got, what kind of persons you feel responsible for. At the end of the day, this is all about you and your life. You are in control. You control your simulation. Whatever energy you putting out, whatever mind and heart energy you putting out, that's what you're going to receive every time. So if you find yourself receiving things that you believe you don't deserve, stop giving it to yourself. Stop allowing yourself to feel like you deserve it because you're afraid of doing something different that you've never tried or done before. You know, get out of your comfort zone. You got to do shit you never had to get shit you never had before. You got to do stuff you never did before. You got to be places you never been before. You got to meet people you don't know. Your biggest supporters you haven't even met yet. You don't even know that where they exist at yet. So if you caught up on the present and it don't feel good, listen to that. And that means that it's time for you to do some new shit. That's exactly what that means. So go do that.
Go do some new shit. Okay.
#
go do some new shit. Okay.
New shit. Yes. DJ Clue voice. New shit.
Sunshine. So peace and love, y'all. We out. Peace. How you doing?
Y'all.
Peace, y'all.
PM. Yeah. They know just who we are.
My energy's indestructible, ain't a substitute. I've been through the ringer once or two, ain't gon' front of you. Blood of Zeus, negativity, gotta cut it loose. Immortality, balance me, I become acute. Top looking down, I've been viewing from a higher roof. Dirt on my name, don't offend me cause I'm liar proof. Navigate through the Viper's room, the entire route. Planted on my brain when I strike like the Vipers do. Light beam, you see me here but I'm just sightseeing. Here to feel my purpose, validation, I am not seeking. My secret and my superpower. If I told you had to kill you, gotta shine no matter who around you. This is 528, spit through a verse. And not whatever works. This is light work from the anointed ones. Or be here forever, how the story begun.
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do, and that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. How about you? To my survivors, we sustaining the ones remaining. We wrote the real book on power like we raising Canaan. This is deeper than rap music and entertainment. We raised up the frequency and now the game is changing. Back emerging with a classic, I'm merging with havoc. We never sacrifice the soldiers to further the status. Middle finger to you frauds, ain't heard of you bastards. Save the combative theatrics cause you can't match us. Tried to soul snatch us, but we dead in distractions. Look at karma, now you gotta watch it from the rafters. Perfection in the flesh, God's architecture. The light inside us triggers the demons and y'all lesser. Weaker vessels can't take the pressure. You don't belong in my sector, I'm a light body manifester. This mission's embedded, they can't edit our genetics. When you hear a prophet to speak, you don't forget it.
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The the chosen a few, doing exactly what we came to do, and that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
To call the chosen a few, doing exactly what we came to do. How about you?
No matter what they do, they can break us down. We know who we are.
To call the chosen a few,
doing exactly what we came to do,
and that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
To call the chosen a few,
doing exactly what we came to do.
How about you?
No matter what they do,
have it. Represent the infamous Sky Phoenix, Sky P.
They can never stop us.
Survive. Batman and G Dollar on the beat.
Hey, Sunshine Monie, with the affirmations to enjoy your day with Sunshine Monie.
You are listening to chakra music.
I came through with intentions of destruction. You said you wanted freedom, well it's me then that you wanted. I moved in gratitude as my soul was being summoned. The consciousness has returned, Christ is really coming. I make these flows for the souls that drift in indigo. I make some goals for they glow since they was embryos. Access the records, they lectures, keep your principles. Enemies infect you, don't let them reach your pinnacles. Reversing curses that's embedded in religions. They wound up in your soul, that's why you feel tension. I'm remixing declensions before Sumerians existed. It's something in the water, don't get caught, you'll get acidic. I bury enemies, pay pinnacles to the witness. You say my name in threes, I appear in your vision. Write Iliads in me, I'm the witcher in your system. Silly as can be, there's no opposite in infinite. I'm the goddess of crossroads, touching all directions. With the skull and crossbones that cause to the vexes. I applaud the protectors, I'm the god of inflection. They see the demon in me and still pause the respecters. I need no translation, vibrating from universe. My throat mansplaining while my yoni do the work. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arts. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arcs. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arcs. Mask off, crowns on, bombshell on all the arcs.
Enoch 7 prophet, move like the four winds do. My energy is useful, my thoughts are old school. So I move with a Bob Slim. Say I'm sexy, haircut like Anita Baker, real lovely. Caught up in the rapture, it's kinda risque. Kisses and faces on public is real frisky. Touche.
You are listening to chakra music.
Mask off.
Yo, life's a solar roller coaster. Time will make you hold me closer. Hold the torch, show support. My hands and stroke your shoulders to dismantle all your boulders. Heavy is the crown she wore, the stars within her dress, the nest with heaven in her gown. Well, I'm the poet that guided souls, build legacies around. My centerpiece extend, my reach is destiny bounds. Don't be fooled by those who move in squares. Beauty's in the air. Spiritual is spherical, a miracle so rare. I got lyrics in my head. My locks contain the prophet's names. This is where my compass aim. Vision of my conscious claims, paradise within. On the path that I begin. From the navel, stomach cable, love is able. Summon angels, cut the labels that's been placed on you. Cattle brands and fashion lamps, secretly they claiming you. Stay your light, feel alright. Wield the mic and feel the might. The power that will change it all. Rest assured the checkerboard beneath you in the Mason's hall. Knowledge is a real delight. All that I reveal is bright. This what life is really like. With fate before is the mind control. With hate installed since time unfolds. Warriors in their software. Thoughts of when we all cared. Listen, these are timeless goals. Wisdom of this Mayan scroll, twisted like a Morse head. Living as a more, yeah. Love and death above the flesh. Visions of taught me something fresh, counseling the lost and found, characters of lost surrounds, doctrine of discovery, still couldn't put their crosses down, call us black with coffee brown, cinnamon and nutmeg, copper and mahogany, salt and pepper thinkers, now we peanut butter olivey, see us in the almond tree, see the planet consciously, drop us in the colony, your Kosmic soul robbery, please advance your pottery, living sculpture, spirit culture, hear the vulture circling, let them wait, won't hesitate to leave you as I meditate, astral travel past the battle, evil didn't resonate, cause man is an eternal blend of infinite and temporal, intimate and special hue, kissed by the electric glue that bonds me and connected you so highly, they respect my view, I'm trying to confess to you, a lion in the flesh with you, a lion in the flesh is true, son of man, Leo, understand Neo, what a grand ego, geographic beat the traffic, ether magic, reach the attic, climbing deaconate strands, y'all will smite the wicked, yet he guides me with the same hands, pituitary pin to you, got us in the same glands, run DMT, walk this way, I take you to where fate lands, semen of a brave man, see it with your Ray-Bans, secret of a space jam, life's a motion picture, the ecliptic is the frame stand, earth is like a flat screen, pixel people cells themselves printed on a map screen, the tales of where we dream is now imprisoned in a vast dream, it's resurrection time, the gods are here again, I read the heaven signs, we got a hill twin, don't you feel the change, don't you hear the wind, just blow your breath in mine, and let the spirit in, resurrection time, the gods are here again, I read the heaven signs, we got a hill to win, don't you feel the change, don't you hear the wind, just blow your breath in mine, and let the spirit in.
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. That in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a. Let's get back to the
motive is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.